Want to help the channel? Go to shopclownfish.com where you can check out official Clownfish TV merchandise in our brand new shop. It helps us out. Also, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/clownfishtv for more art and gaming live streams that we don't do on YouTube. We want to see you over there as well. Now let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I'm here with Gigi Sparkles.
Hello.
And riddle me this.
What?
Where is High Guardian Spice?
That is a good question.
Where is High Guardian Spice?
We know it's out there.
We know it exists.
We saw it in preview trailers and stuff.
We saw a couple seconds, but we know people have seen it.
Right, at least first episode. So where is it?
I don't know where to go. I have no idea. Let's talk about that before we get into it. Please subscribe for more pop culture, news, views, and rants. We do cover anime, animation, gaming, movies, TV, comics, whatever we feel like talking about that day. And this is interesting. Crunchyroll has announced 3 new original series at Anime Expo Lite, which is their online.
That was what, the 3rd and the 4th, or the 4th and the 5th, or something like that.
Yeah,
3rd and 4th. Yeah.
Yeah, the online convention. This is coming from Bounty in the Comics. A lot of people have covered this, but they're announcing new shows. But some of their other shows don't have release dates yet.
Right, they just disappeared, like High Guardian Spice.
But let's see what's coming down the pipeline, and we'll talk a little bit about the High Guardian Spice debacle and what we know so far. So Crunchyroll announced 3 new original series at Anime Expo Lite. TONIKAWA, Over the Moon for You. So I'm a Spider, So What? And X-Arm. So this looks like a wedding thing. It said that TONIKAWA Over the Moon is described as a married life comedy. So that actually sounds kind of funny. And the series follows the protagonist who confesses his love for the mysterious Tsukasa. However, she replies, "I'll date you, but only if we're married."
Okay, that's weird. But hey, a comedy about married life, you can watch that or you can just watch our show.
You could. So it sounds like, she's like, I don't want things to get too serious, so you better put a ring on it.
Well, that makes it a lot more serious.
It makes it a lot more serious. It's like, it's kind of like, I don't know.
I guess she, truly listened to you. If you liked it, you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. That could be funny, or it could be really depressing.
Coming in October.
So we have a release date for that. So
this looks funny.
So I'm a Spider, So What? So I'm a Spider, So What? Sees a high school girl reincarnated as a spider monster in a fantasy world.
Okay, this looks funny.
The catch is spiders are one of the lowest ranked monsters in the fantasy world. She must use her wits and her mind as well as her spiderwebs in order to defeat a number of other monsters she encounters. So I'm thinking,
like a schoolgirl uniform. It looks like, or something
looks like it. Yes. So this is.
Okay, that's funny.
This is Rising of the Shield Hero meets Charlotte's Web.
That's funny. Okay, that looks actually funny. I'll have to watch the trailer for that later.
So I'm a Spider, So What?
That looks funny to me. Okay, I guess that's not really a schoolgirl uniform. It's just the way her butt is. Okay, I love how there's webs shooting out of her butt and wrapping around her hand. Like, I'm going to use my butt webs to take you down.
Whatever comes out of my butt, I'm going to throw it at you. I'm going to wrap you up. We got X-Arm, follows a police officer and her android partner as they... Why is it always a police officer and the android partner? That was Appleseed,
she should be problematic, and they're just like, screw it, we're still doing it anyway.
Yeah, that was Appleseed, too. A police officer and her android partners, they infiltrate an underground weapons smuggling operation in the year 2030.
Police are okay again in 2030.
In 10 years' time, police are okay, and we also have cyborgs.
That's right. Wow, we're going to advance big time.
Okay, so they've got these new shows. They have release dates for most of them. I guess most. Yeah, January is for the Spider one, and this one.
No release date for that one yet.
Doesn't have one. Okay, so here's the thing. Where the hell is High Guardian Spice?
And they're Crunchyroll's first original series, so they have 3 new ones announced, and we still don't have the first one, which was announced almost 2 years ago.
Right. So this is looking like a vote of no confidence. We know at least the pilot exists. We know the show has the staff has disbanded.
Right, but the way it was, presented by the person that was a creator, it was wrapped up and finished.
It has been for quite some time.
Right. So they didn't say, we got cut out. It just said, hey, we finished it.
We know it exists. We know that somebody posted on Twitter that they were doing a screening of it.
Right.
And
we know the lawyers reached out to us, asked us to take that down.
Yes, the lawyers from Elation they wrote to us. They reached out. They said, take down your video.
They asked if we would.
They asked.
We didn't have to, technically.
We didn't have to, but we did.
We didn't sign anything.
No, but we did not want the leaker to get in trouble.
Right.
But we knew it was legit then. When we got their lawyers.
Yeah, they don't call you for no reason. People don't come down from on high unless there's a good reason to come down from on high. Kevin Smith. Anyway.
Yeah, so, yeah, right. So we knew it was legit then because we had our doubts. We're like, this sounds kind of whatever. But they were screening it, which was kind of weird too because, usually these kind of things, they just sort of drop them.
Right. Why test market it? Because probably got a backlash.
Yeah, so let's talk about that.
Makes you wonder if the test marketing didn't go that well.
I gotta wonder that because there was a lot of controversy around this series. It wasn't because they were doing the show. It wasn't even the premise of the show, even though it looked very much Little Witch Academia. But, in anime, there's so many shows that are so similar to other shows. It's not that big of a deal. It was the marketing of the show because what they did is they basically put a Kickstarter type video out there talking about all the diverse people working on the show, but not actually talking about the show itself.
Right. It was like a Kickstarter for how diverse they were.
Yeah, and it really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and they went into overdrive on the Crunchyroll forums.
Of course, the same typical, everybody who doesn't like it is this istinphobe, same as you'd expect.
Right. So it became a huge issue. We've got, here they again showing people working on it, but people are like, oh my God, kill me now, and da 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 da. My thing is, with anything, just put it out there and prove that it's good.
Right.
And then after the fact, I mean, look at Steven Universe. There wasn't a huge deal made about who was working on Steven Universe. It's just like, we got this new show called Steven Universe, we're gonna drop it, and then, oh, by the way. Right. And that's kind of how you have to do it, because I still, at the end of the day, I personally, and a lot of people believe in meritocracy, where it's something's either good or it's not good. Right,
which is what I'm wondering. Did the test screenings not go so well?
I have to wonder that too.
We should put that art or that video back up, because there's no reason why we shouldn't at this point, because it's supposed to come out. It never came out. We never signed any agreements. We should go ahead and put that back up.
Yeah, it does talk about the plot points in the show. At least the pilot, we don't know how much further they got.
How much they changed.
Or they did show a couple clips of it in a trailer talking about Crunchyroll Originals, but they kind of shoehorned it in. Go out to the Crunchyroll Originals website, and it's still on the website. High Guardian Spice is still here, but we do not have a release date.
Can you click on it or anything? Does it give you more information that maybe has a release date there?
No. Look. Okay, this is interesting.
It's not even showing up in the scroll down.
They reordered the show. So this one I know is coming out. It's either out now or it's coming out soon. Onyx Equinox. Tower of God. Let's see here. Yeah, look, these are the new ones. And they put them above High Guardian Spice.
High Guardian Spice was supposed to be the first one of the bunch.
Yeah.
What does it say? Does it have a release date or anything?
Just set a reminder. Yeah, it doesn't have a
reminder.
Date.
There's nothing there to remind you about.
There's no release date. Freak Angels, they pushed that one down too. That, of course, is Warren Ellis's. And Warren Ellis is in, they've got some controversy around him right now,
so that's why it's pushed down. But those ones aren't all bad.
No.
So it's interesting, they're bumping the ones they have, dates and stuff and more information on. I think it seems like up higher. But that is interesting. You can't click on it, there's no more information.
Just set a reminder for it. Yeah, there's no trailer for it. We have no trailer for High Guardian Spice. So it's not very far. Look, you should at least have a trailer. The damn show is done. It's done.
Yeah.
So where the hell is it? What's going on here? They can't be starting over because Ray Rodriguez said that they left the show.
Right.
And this isn't, like I said, I'm not throwing shade at the show. The people who...
one person who saw it said it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, they actually said it was much better than they expected. Of course, they had low expectations, but they said it does have kind of a Little Witch Academia, Steven Universe vibe to it. But they said for what it was animated well.
The backgrounds are pretty, but it kind of reminds me of Monster High. Like with the gargoyles in the building and stuff, and the way the building, it kind of reminds me of Monster High, though.
So... yeah, I just want to know what's going on with this. And we have a lot of people, because we're like literally the only people talking about the show. It's been like 2 or 3 years and everybody's like, well, what happened to it? I think they're kind of, in a way, hoping it goes down the memory hole.
Oh, no, Crunchyroll. We're the only ones that remember, apparently. So, you know, if it does exist, you might want to do something sooner, but else is going to forget about it too, unless that's your plan.
That might be the plan. Might be like, well,
why have it on their site?
I don't know. It keeps working its way to the bottom.
I mean, at least put a statement out. Like, hey, we're not going to put this one out, or, you know, something happened, or whatever.
Well, because, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So there could be things going on here. We just got done recording. I think these videos are going to be probably out of order, because we're doing 2 anime videos. I'm going to sandwich a Birds of Prey.
Yeah, we're recording a bunch back to back today because of other things going on. But go ahead.
Yeah, so I think what could potentially be going on here is that AT&T is intervening, because the word on the street is that they've already canceled plans for Birds of Prey 2.
Yeah, but then why would they? Why would, if they're going to sell Crunchyroll or whatever? Why have all those other announcements about those new shows? Why have all those placeholders on their website and everything else for everything else, except you can't find High Guardian Spice? That doesn't make sense.
Because people who would buy it, that's curbside appeal. Like, oh, look, we have future plans, and they're a little more...
That was the first one, and it's still not out, but some of the other ones that came after it are out, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here,
the Webtoons ones are out.
Yeah, the Webtoons ones are out, so...
I don't know what's going on. The word on the street was that Sony might buy it. I'm wondering, you know, Viz, they could be looking at it. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? But I've heard, you know, that Warner Media, this is one of the things they might cut. We speculated before they might just take Crunchyroll and just roll it into HBO Max and just have, you know, original anime on there like Netflix does. That's a possibility, but whatever's going on, it seems like there's not a lot of confidence in High Guardian Spice.
Something's going on, because they're promoting other things. They're announcing new shows coming out. They have shows that were done after, you know, High Guardian Spice that are out, and we're still not seeing High Guardian Spice.
Yeah, so again, just to reiterate this, if you haven't watched the previous videos, this is coming from the Information, which is actually a pretty reputable venture capitalist subscription site.
Right, it's not one that most people are going to be looking at. We are just weird.
Yeah,
so,
it's behind a paywall. We did pay to get access to that article and other articles, because it's good to keep track of what's going on.
This fits in what we talk about, what we do. For us, it made sense to do this.
Right. But it does look like they were trying to offload Crunchyroll before the pandemic, and the pandemic threw a wrench into it. Now, you know, but again, they're moving forward on these other shows. But these shows, look, they also would have international appeal, I think. High Guardian Spice, I don't think is going to appeal to too many folks in Japan.
No. Well, I don't know. It might, but yeah, it just seems like it's ripoff of other anime.
Right. So these seem like they're...
This one looks more very original.
Yeah, this looks actually really cool. Let's just say that they look more Japanese. They look more, you know, like regular anime, whereas High Guardian Spice looks like a Steven Universe thing done in an anime style.
Kinda, yeah.
You know, so I don't know. There's clearly something going on here. Production has wrapped on it, and yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going on? So we're gonna wrap this one up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.